This great cemetery we call Arlington, there's a white headstone which, like so many others, marks the final resting place of a courageous service member who gave his life in combat. The grave belongs to a man by the name of Kareem Khan. He was from New Jersey. He was only 20 years old. He was a Muslim. Kareem's rank was that of a specialist in the Stryker Brigade of the United States Army's 2nd Infantry Division. By all accounts, this young man was a terrific soldier. Had a Purple Heart, awarded a Bronze Star, and a Medal for Good Conduct. Remember, he was barely 20 years of age. His career in the Army would have been much more significant, but he gave the ultimate, his life. Here's what happened. This tragedy struck on August 6th, 2007, as Kareem and 3 other soldiers were checking abandoned Iraqi houses for explosives. Into one house they went, there was a hidden bomb, it exploded, killed all 4 of them. Like thousands of other soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan, Kareem sacrificed everything for his country. He gave, as President Abraham Lincoln said, quote, the last full measure of devotion for the United States, close quote. But yesterday I watched on Meet the Press as a Republican candidate for President of the United States denigrated Kareem Khan and all Muslim Americans. Ben Carson questioned Muslim Americans' devotion to the United States. He questioned their integrity. And then Ben Carson unilaterally disqualified every Muslim in America from becoming a president of the United States. Mr. President, shame on Dr. Carson. Shame on any person who spews such hateful rhetoric. In America today, there are more than 3 million Muslims. They're part of the fabric of America. They teach in our schools. They fight for our military. They serve in Congress. Congress Keith Ellison of Minnesota and Andre Carson of Indiana, both Muslim, have represented their districts and states with distinction. I was proud to have both these young men come and campaign for me throughout Nevada. Sadly, though, Dr. Carson's remarks are just another example of Republican candidates refusing to speak for 3 million Muslim Americans. We saw it last week with Donald Trump, as he refused to denounce bigotry at his own campaign rally. If these Republican candidates are incapable of going to bat for America's Muslim community, then they shouldn't be running for president of the United States. I call upon every Republican to denounce Dr. Carson's disgusting remarks. That shameful intolerance and bigotry have no place in America today. Sadly, it seems, to have a lasting place in the Republican Party. Republicans should open their eyes and take note of the contributions of our country's Muslim community. Till they do that, none of them will be worthy of leading this nation.